Hi everyone, and welcome. Ever wondered how websites are made? It might seem like magic, but it's actually simpler than you think. Today, we're going to build your very first website, well, a tiny little web page, using something called Python and Flask. Don't worry if those words sound scary. We'll take it super slow, step by step. If you've never written code before, that's totally fine. Let's jump in and see how easy it can be. In order to keep our project organized, let's start creating a folder for our project. Let's call it Flask Project. Once it is created, we will open the folder in our code editor. For this tutorial we will use Visual Studio Code, but you can use the code editor of your preference. First, we need to create a special file for our website code. Think of it like writing a letter in a word processor. We need a new, blank document. We're going to call this document app.py. Okay, now we're going to type in some special instructions. These are the lines of code. Don't worry about understanding everything just yet. Just type it exactly as you see it, line by line. Type, from space flask space import space flask. Think of this like getting ingredients from a recipe book. Flask is like a special set of tools for building websites, and this line is getting one of those important tools, called Flask itself. Next line, app space equals space Flask, then open and close parentheses with underscore underscore name underscore underscore inside. This line is like starting your website building project and giving it a name. We're calling it app. The underscore underscore name underscore underscore part is just a little detail for now. Don't worry too much about it. This line starts with a funny symbol, the @ symbol, then app route, /. Think of this as setting up the address for your web page. The / means the main page, like the front door of your website. Next, we write def space hello underscore world, with parentheses and a colon. This starts a set of instructions we're calling hello underscore world. Inside, we write return space and then in single quotes, hello, world from Toronto. This is the message we want our web page to say. Like writing the message on your welcome mat. Finally, this last block. If name equals main is a standard Python way to say only run this code if we're running this script directly. And app.run is what actually starts our Flask web server. Debug equals true helps us see errors easily while developing, and host equals 0.0.0.0 makes it accessible from your network. Well done! You've written the code. Now, let's make it run. We need to open a special window called a terminal or command prompt. Then, type Python app.py and press enter again. This tells Python to run your website code. Look at the words that appear in the terminal. You should see something like running on. And then a web address like http:// followed by your IP address and 5000/. This is the address of your very own website. Okay, almost there. Now, open up your web browser, like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, or Edge, whatever you use to go on the internet. In the address bar at the top of the browser, type in exactly http://localhost 5000 and press enter. Look at that. You should see hello, world from Toronto on your screen. You did it. You just built your first tiny web page. See? It's not magic, and it's not as hard as it looks. Congratulations! You've taken your first step into the world of web development. Python and Flask make it really easy to get started. This is just the tip of the iceberg. You can build all sorts of amazing websites and web apps. Keep exploring, keep learning, and most importantly, have fun. Thanks for joining me.